Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the magnificent Mecha MM-01 second upgrade kit. There's two now, finally. But yeah, well, there's the figure, and you go so you might see already something's a little bit different about him. But yeah, you get the box, which is, the stuff comes in. It's just a cardboard box, you know. It says MM-01, and there's words I can't read, and yeah, inside the box is, well, this new parts, which yeah, I've already put half of them on because, well, to make this a little faster. But yeah, you can see, you know, they come in that tray. There's also a couple little baggies, which are important. But yeah, there's the box. Nothing really special there. There's no instructions or anything either, which is wild to me, considering well, most of it's not too complicated. But yeah, there are a couple things. So you can see, so this upgrade kit is particularly for the first release MM-01. I think later releases had this stuff pretty much already put on it, but I'm not 100% certain. But there's a really easy way to tell if you need this kit or not, which is simply the elbows, because that's the new arm right here. This is the old arm, and getting in close, you can see the difference between the two is like you can see there's some new paint details right there, right? This deco, right? See, this got some more coppery kind of bronzy colors, you know, right there. Slightly different weathering on this bit, and also on the smokestack as well. There's a bit of new weathering right there. You can see it's more has this darkened, like, you know, the staining from, you know, smokestacks being used. And also on the back, you can see again they changed things up, you know, on the new back plates right here. There's some, you know, more detailing and weathering on this right here. So that's the big thing. There's also one other thing I'll get into in a little bit, but yeah, that's the big thing about this kit, because that's what it changes. Because the arm here, there's some new stuff. So one of the things I brought up in the review of the original version, which is that's the articulation. That's the full bend at the elbow and the shoulder. You got, well, that much before it pretty much stops, right? The new arm, they added an extra joint in for the elbow, so now you got that and that. It's still not quite in the right place. It should be down here, the circle bit, but still. There's now, you know, it's now got more of a curl than you used to. Plus at the shoulder, they changed the shoulders up a bit too. You can see, I think, maybe see the difference here. Yeah, they changed the shoulders up. There's actually another hinge in there. So not only do you have this hinge from before, you know, that hinge right there from before, you also have that hinge. So you can actually get more outward, although it still looks goofy. But you do have more outward, so it's there now. So that's the big thing, is for the upgrade kit. That's the thing. So installing it's not too difficult. Again, you know, you can see the difference. This is the new, this is the old. You can see the differences kind of right there. Then yeah, getting into there. This clip is from that previous upgrade kit, and I also found out. I think I said you can transform with it on there. You cannot actually. I thought you could. I swear I did it, but I must have not done it. But as I think I said that, it's been a bit since I did that. But yeah, you can see some of the differences in the jointing. Again, with the new joint there. There's a new joint there for the shoulder as well. So yeah, lots of new stuff. There's that. And again, at the back plates, you can see, again, just getting close, you can see the major differences between the two on that front. Yeah. And also the smokestacks, again, getting close. Here's the new one. Here's the old one on the right. You can see, yeah, definitely a difference in weathering right there. They also include the new straight pipes as well, which I'm not bringing the old ones out. Big thing about remember I said the old ones are nigh impossible to put into the arms. These ones, good news, you can actually put them in. I'll show that in a little bit, but yeah. So we're swapping the parts. It's actually not too difficult. Well, somewhat. Again, yeah, back here, you know, first thing you'll just want to get this plate off, which, you know, gotta untab it, which now, of course, I just cut my fingernail, so, well, never mind. I'm gonna say it's gonna be more difficult. You gotta untab this part and just pop it off the ball joint. And then pop the new one on. And, so pop the new one on. Yeah, pop the new one on. There you go. It's a little snugger, so it might actually stay on a little bit. Oh, somewhat stays on a little bit. I'll notice it does still pop off. Now, as for the new arm, what you got to do is you got to get this piece out of the way so you can extend this outward a bit and get this out of the way. You can see you got to bend this forward enough because you got to get access to that screw right there. It's a Phillips, or at least a Phillips, or it might be Made by GIS. I'm not sure, but just use your screwdriver and undo it. Just undo that screw. The good news is also the kit does come with new screws. So, you know, don't worry if you lose the old ones. Just don't lose all your screws. There, yeah, the old screw in this, that will just slide right out. It's supposed to. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Slide the old one out. You don't not need it anymore. You can get rid of it now. And you don't need these clips anymore from the previous set either. Those are no longer necessary. Of course, you also want to pop the hand off too. Off the, whatever hand you're using. Whatever hand you're using, you want to pop that off because yeah. Yeah, so of course, yeah, there's a little baggie that comes in behind the tray. It's like it's got just 2 screws in it. Of course, I already put one on, so of course there's only one in there. But you just slide the new arm into its spot. You know, just slide the new arm to a spot, and then use the screw and put it in. Now, for me, also personally, I pre-threaded these. You might see me. Oh, it's real easy. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in there, but like. These screws did not want to go in. It was a lot. It took me a lot of effort to get the screws. I had to basically pre-thread these just to make this go a little faster. So yeah, that's why I did. You might want to pre-screw them before you put it on the figure. You might want to go ahead and pre-screw. Maybe oil will help. I'm not sure. Yeah, even now, even though I already did that, it's still doesn't want to go in nicely. Yeah, it's this used to be a lot tougher, so let's be aware of that. Yeah, so yeah, it might take a little bit of effort, but yeah, once you get it in there, it'll be nice and solid. And yeah, if you need to know, yeah, that the screw head will stick out a little bit. That's not going to go all the way into the plastic. Just be aware that the screw head is supposed to stick out. That's how it was on the old ones. So just be aware of that, so you're not like, oh no, I'm trying to over tighten this stupid thing. Yeah, then you can always get that all reset, bring that back down, and retab all that. And yeah, now you got some more weathering effects and whatnot. It'll transform pretty much exactly the same way as it always has as well. There's no worries about it there. That there. Yeah. Supposedly they also made it so it's easier to remove these pieces for like the other upgrade kit. I'm not sure if that's the case. I tried and it doesn't seem, they don't want to seem to move a particular amount. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but someone claimed that's the case. But yeah. So of course, yeah, just take the new smokestacks and just pop those in. Of course, you can also, again, if you want, use the new ones, which again, they go in a lot easier than the old ones did. So there's that, if you want. They actually go in, not, oh cool, they don't move. It's like there's like so much friction it doesn't want to move. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, one other thing which is cool, which is they included these new palm pieces for the posable hands if you have those. The thing is, because I complained about this in the my review of the other upgrade kit, which is the gun. He can't hold the gun as well in the new the posable hands, which is kind of frustrating. They could not really hold it very well. It was a very tenuous grip at best, and at worst, outright just useless. Now I did already do a swap on this side, but like. And of course, it's the same as before. You remove the back plate of the, you remove the back plate of the hand, and you undo the screw here, and then, you undo the screw there. And it's pretty straightforward because I believe that, the original cans did come with a, optional tabs one, or the, you can see because I already put this one on. This is the hand with the, man, I'm going to try to, there we go. That's better. Yeah, there's the hand with the slot on it, on the posable. This new one, you can see, has a little groove in it, and that's for the gun. So, if you want to use the gun, you use this one. You're still going to have to actually, unscrew it and swap them around if you want to use the axe or the gun. But, you know, the good news is the new palms do work. So, you know, you got there's this palm with the tab in it for, like, you know, the axe or whatever, or the axe or the blade or what have you, you know, whatever you want to put in his hand. Get that in there. Yeah, you know, that's for that, you know, for the, like, the melee weapons. Or nothing if you want them to have to be, you know, empty-handed. But the new palm, the gun handle slots in there, and it's not amazing, but it's a lot better because, like, hey, look, it actually kind of holds in for somewhat without, you know, wrapping the fingers around. Again, it's not a super amazing, like, click lock-in connection, but hey, it's a lot better than before where there was, like, nothing. There's, like, too much material for the gun to really hold in place. But now that he can actually hold the gun properly, which is nice. Get the trigger finger around there, yeah. You can now actually hold the gun in the posable hands. So there's that. It's, of course, it's only useful if you bought the other upgrade kit, which I told you not to do because it was, yeah. So that's what the upgrade kit does. It gives him new arms, which gives him new shoulder, you know, new elbows. He has more posability there, and he has new shoulders, which have slightly more posability, even if they look a little silly still. And the new palms, which, you know, are great for the gun. You know, if you're struggling like I was to get him to hold the gun, then, well, the new shoulders or new palms will help you with that tremendously. And it comes with both. So there you go. And also when it comes to the new hands, I think I said last time that you can't. I'm not sure if I said can't or shouldn't. If I said can't, where the, you know, transformation, because I said something about the new hands and the transformation. I think I said you can't, but if I didn't say, I've said can't. If I did say can't, I should have said you shouldn't, because technically you can. I did try it again recently, and you can. You have to get the fingers all maneuvered in certain very specific way, and it's kind of hard to explain or show. But, like, the thumb has to be kind of, like, off into the side, like when you're making the fist, because, you know, you're supposed to like rotate this and curl this up and everything, right? You're supposed to do that, and you're supposed to rotate this up. You have to, like, have the fingers, like, really, you know, squished down like this, and the thumb has to be kind of almost like that, almost. Not quite. I'm not sure that's 100% right, but the thumb has to be kind of really out of the way, and it barely fits. It's like there's, like, pressure being put on it from both sides from different panels and whatnot, and it'll barely fit, but I'm worried over time, particularly if you have the palm with the tab on it. I think it works a little better if you use, like, say, the gun palm, because, like, the fingers, I think, can curl up a little nicer with this one. A little bit. Not a lot, mind you, but yeah, still, you have to kind of, like, get the thumb, like, weirdly out of the way and stuff, kind of almost like that, and it will just barely fit. But it's like snugs right up, and I'm worried about, you know, like, someone, like, you know, snagging a finger, or, like, trying to push it in and out and, like, breaking something. So if you do it, use extreme caution, because, you know, don't come crying to me if you broke it. Because I recall Magnificent Mecha themselves say don't do it. So yeah, like I said, I think I said before, you can't. I think I said before you can't, or I should have said you shouldn't. You can, but it's very ill-advised, and I would recommend not doing it. At this point, if you're going to keep the posable hands on, just remove them. If you're going to transform into truck mode, just remove them. Just get them out of the way. Just don't worry about it, so you don't have to worry about it at all. But yeah, that's the thing. As a whole, this upgrade kit, far more worth it than the previous upgrade kit, because, well, it's actually useful and not just for a alternate deco. And it's also much cheaper. It's only $25 at Show Z, for example. And you get better shoulder and elbow articulation. And if you did buy the upgrade kit like I did and, you know, wasted, you know, $80 on that, you got the new palms for the gun for the posable hands. So there's that. Now, again, here's the thing. You don't need, if you're a Magnificent Mecha Prime, if you're MM-01, if you can do the more than 90 degrees at the elbow, you don't need this kit. If you have one of the originals like I do, like first or second, like one of the early runs, and your elbow can only go 90 degrees, and you don't have this, like, coppery weathering on the arm, you might want to consider getting this kit. It's a little bit, you know, it adds quite a bit to the posability. So, and it's fully compatible, still transforms, and I swear actually the extra elbow actually makes it a little easier to move the arms for transformation as well, just slightly easier to move the arms in place for transformation as well. So there you go. I would very much recommend this kit if you already have if you have one of the early Magnificent Mecha guys. If you have one of the later ones, you probably won't need this, but just double check your elbows. That's my opinion on it. So that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my social media down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee, my Patreon, and I shall see you next time with another video review.